Welcome back, everybody, to LBS Response to episode number 42, and another awesome week of support last week. A lot of comments, a lot of questions, and yeah, can't wait to get into this video, guys. So let's get right into it, honestly. Let's cut to the chase and start off, guys, and I'll answer as many as I can. So let's start off with Super Jade, and he says, hey, love your vids. What's your favorite brickheads? I think I've answered this one possibly, but genuinely, I think probably my favorite brickhead that's not just Star Wars. You guys might be able to see the Captain America right here. The Infinity War Iron Man's pretty cool, but honestly, I'm not really the biggest fan of a lot of the Star Wars brickheads. I guess the new Kylo Ren and Sith Trooper 2-pack is pretty cool, but other than that, though, I think a lot of the Marvel superhero ones I like a lot better than the Star Wars ones, I think, just execution-wise. But there's that, guys. Then let's move on to DMR Bricks. He says, question, I don't mean to, I don't mean any offense, but why do you have a pink phone case? So he's talking about this phone right here. So actually, I think I brought this up at some point, but not as like a question. I think I just, when I first switched my phone over to this case, but this is actually not my main phone. I've got two phones. I have the iPhone 8 Plus that I'm filming this video with, and then this is also an iPhone 8 Plus right here. This was the phone I had for about a year. I had a 6S from December 2015 to September of 2018, I believe, right? And then my phone just died all of a sudden. And then I got the 8 Plus that I'm filming, or this 8 Plus right here. This is a 56 gig, right, or something like that, or no, 64 gig, my bad. And then as of a month ago, or like 2 months ago, when my dad retired, he was going to get himself a better phone. He was going to upgrade, so then we both upgraded at the same time. I kept this phone, so this is the 64 gig iPhone 8 Plus right here, and then I have my other iPhone 8 Plus that I'm filming with, and that's got a black outer box on it. You guys, at some point I'll have to film with this and show you guys that phone, and maybe do a flip-flop one of these episodes just to kind of show you guys that I have a regular black outer box on my real phone. And then this phone, again, this really never leaves the house. There's really no point, and pretty much just to put a little protection on it where it's not just like a full, uncovered phone. One time when I was out at Target, this was like maybe 2 months ago, when I was still dating my girlfriend, we were at Target, and I was looking around. I asked her to just try to find the cheapest case here to put on an iPhone 8 Plus, and she ended up finding this one buried behind some stuff. It's just like the Target brand, Heyday, I think is the brand, I believe. And it was like $5. I think it was $4.99 on clearance. So just to put a little something on it, and I don't, even in general, even if this was like my actual phone, I really am not a big color preference guy, and this is actually lavender, not pink, just so you know. But I think that's enough of that answer. I think you guys pretty much get where I'm going. But there's that. So you did not offend me, believe me. Even again, if this was my real phone, I mean, I don't really think color is a huge gender preference thing. I don't know. I'm not going to get into it, but there's that, guys. Moving on to Brick Blast Productions. Ever done a brick film? I have not. Have you? And then he also says, have you been or are you bullied because of being a Lego fan? I've brought this up before, and actually I'm gonna bring this up in this video too, pretty heavy. And I've never been bullied for being a Lego fan. I started this channel back in 6th grade. I was at my old middle school, and I was pretty much just doing everything normal. No one knew about it. A couple of my personal, my neighborhood friends knew about it. Like the guy down the street, like 3 houses from here, knew about it. My parents knew about it. My family knew about it, of course. But then moving into my new middle school, 7th grade and 8th grade, no one knew about it. It was something I was not comfortable telling people. And then come freshman year, when I started telling people, I had my core group of friends. Again, I'm not 7th and 8th grade, I was pretty self-conscious. I was a pretty big kid. I kind of walked in there and I didn't want to go into the new school being the Lego guy, if you know what I mean. So I laid it low there, and then come freshman year, also when I was starting to make a little bit of money off of YouTube, come 2015, I was making a little bit of money off of YouTube, a couple $100s a month, and it was pretty nice. I mean, for being at that time 14 years old, it's hey, a couple $100s a month, that's not easy, So I told a couple friends freshman year, and they were all chill with it. Again, my core couple of friends were 100% supportive about it, and at the end of the day, they were just, of course, more so on the side, okay, I was making some money off of doing this, so why does it matter? So, they never, roasted me for it. And again, it's not like just because I always had the money of the group, you know, that they were only supporting me for that. I mean, again, we were friends for 2 years prior to that, and that was just, I feel like, one of those fine lines that, of course, yeah, I mean, not in every case, it shouldn't be the only reason, but at least in most of my friends' cases, I mean, they either A, didn't give a damn, or just B, obviously, you know, I'm making money off of it. So to each their own. I mean, if it's my hobby, it's my hobby, and if it's making me money, it's making me money. You know, so that all worked out good. And then again, throughough high school, I mean, everyone knew. I mean, every classmate knew, every kid in my school, all my teachers knew. People, I mean, my videos were played on the TVs at school. You know what I mean? So it's like my principals knew and everything. My principal, at one point, honestly, I asked. This was pretty funny. Before she knew exactly what I was doing. Videos online wise, she was asking what type of videos I posted, and I'm like, do you want me to tell you really? And she's just said, as long as they're not adult films, you can tell me. So I told her what it was, showed her my channel, and again, I mean, truthfully, sophomore year, you know, when in 2017 my channel was blown up, it was fun. I mean, I'm sitting in high school doing my own gig, having my live sub count on the thing. You're getting 50 subs a day, 100 subs a day, just watching the sub count roll up. It was fun. Junior, senior year, again, I mean, it was all good. I mean, I never was once bullied. I mean, there was only one kid, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to get into it where I don't want to be a dick to him, but of course in high school, I was pretty high up on where people knew me. I mean, I was just in general, I was a cool kid, you know. So this one guy tries to come up to me that, of course, was just not, you know, wasn't friends with all my friends and was maybe a little bit lower than me on the spectrum and tried to roast me about it, but I mean, literally, I shot him down like in 2 seconds, and I could give a damn less. But I guess at one point, somebody did try to bully me or say something stupid about it. You know, an 18-year-old playing with Lego, but it's whatever at the end of the day. So I've never been bullied. I can't vouch for, you know, anyone else that has been bullied. I understand where it would come from, but I've not had a first-hand experience. So that's why I've really just tried to always say, again, if your friends aren't supportive about it, they're not your friends. I mean, and even if you're not making money off of it, even if it's just a pure hobby, again, I mean, if it's not like it's affecting your friends, you're not, you know, as long as, I mean, again, as long as you're not bringing your ATTE over to their friend's house and playing with your Republic Gunship as they're playing video games or something like that, I mean, like, truthfully, it just shouldn't matter. And even at that point, it really shouldn't either. But especially if you're just doing it in the courtesy of your own home, you know, enjoying yourself in your own time, you know, maybe not cutting out your friends' plans, you know, to play with Lego, but it really shouldn't matter. And I think that's the most, you know, the people really got to think about that. But yeah, I've never been bullied because I'm a Lego fan. Never have. If anything, it's always just kind of increased me a little bit, you know. Then what does it take to get monetized? I believe what now is 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs. I'm not sure. I think it's definitely changed from since when I got monetized. Then we have Juan G, do you ever get that you look like Post Malone? This has been in this LBS response to comment section like probably 5 other times. I don't see it. I personally do not see it. I only see maybe like the facial hair, like the mustache and the sideburns a little bit, like kind of like the scruffy look. But leave a comment down below also if I should get a haircut and shave everything up. Once the gyms open up again, I'm gonna get a haircut and stuff. So in the next week or so, but. This is all really just kind of for the quarantine, kind of for the depressed life of being broken up with, but there's that. And then let's move on to a couple more. We have Kazian Como Elman says, what is your favorite Republic Starfighter? Jedi variants don't count. I also disagree with the TIE Crawler answer. Favorite Republic Starfighter? Probably the V-Wing. I think the V-Wing is definitely my favorite out of Republic Starfighters. And then we have... let's move on. The name is Austin. What are you most excited for the summer wave? Probably the... I'm most excited to see what figures are in the AAT. I think that is my most #1 sought after set right now is the AAT, to see what figures come in there, since I've heard a lot of good things about it. Then we have Zujul Smolder says, or Z-Jewel Smolder says, do you want a $20 Sokaverse Maul or a big Mandalore throne room? I think in that regard, I'd rather get a $20 Sokaverse Maul. You get 2 awesome minifigures in there. And knowing Lego, I mean, if they make like a big $60 Mandalore set, it probably wouldn't be that good. So I'd rather a $20 set there, honestly. Then we have Mark Zazel says, thanks for the vids. Also, what minifigures do you think will realistically be included in the upcoming UCS Gunship? Realistically, I do honestly think we're just going to get 2 really detailed Episode 2 clone pilots. I think that's realistically what we're going to get. I hope we get more, but I think that's realistically what we're gonna get. Like, you know, leg printing, arm printing, awesome helmet printing, maybe different faces, you know, all that kind of stuff. So there's that. And then we have, let's see, The Shining Darkrai says, what do you think is the best year for LEGO Star Wars? I'm actually not going to answer that here. There's a video coming out this weekend. So after you guys are seeing this, this coming weekend, there's going to be my top 10 favorite waves of LEGO Star Wars, so definitely stay tuned for that. And then we have Drinky Winky. Have you seen Republic Studs video where he exposes your sponsor, Republic Bricks, and do you have anything to add? So I'm not going to add anything on here, but there is going to be a whole response video to his video and just kind of the drama. I'm going to put my input on it. I'm of course not the only person that's sponsored by Timmy or Republic Bricks. There's other people, but I feel like I'm the one that makes it kind of the most publicized. You know, I put in all my videos. I do a lot of reviews over his stuff, and I feel like I have an honest say in, you know, him as a person and the company. So I'm definitely gonna make a video soon here before anything else goes on, hopefully, and kind of respond and give you my input. I'm not gonna say much in this video, but there will be a Republic Bricks video coming out from me very shortly. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then let's see, guys, moving on to the last question I'm going to do for this video. Studio Stop says, what is your favorite Speed Champions? I just got some of the new 2021s, and I really like them. My favorite has got to be the Bugatti of the original 6-wide piece, or the 6-wide, or the 6-stud-wide vehicles. I can word that right there. But out of the new ones, though, definitely that Ferrari and the GTR. Pretty much all the new ones look very cool. And the Lamborghini. The new Lamborghini set looks very awesome as well. So there's actually all the questions, guys. I know I missed over a few. I skimmed over a few. I know I answered a lot of those questions earlier, kind of long answers. So this video is probably well over its length already than it should be. So leave your question down below for next week. If I didn't answer your video, or if I didn't answer your question in this video, leave it down below again. I should be able to get to it next week. And that's pretty much all, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for you guys later. Bye, guys. Stay safe. If you want to save 5% off on your next LEGO purchase, be sure to use code LIFEBRICK, that's capital L-I-F-E BRICK, at republicbricks.com for 5% off your next order. It'll pretty much pay for your shipping or get you a couple dollars off. They sell old LEGO minifigures, sets, mystery boxes, and more. I've got a couple of videos on my channel showing the products, so be sure to use code LIFEBRICK on your next order for 5%.